Hello and welcome back to Fox's Fabulous World. Not too fabulous at the minute, but it will get there in time. Because time is all we have. Anyway, I am in creative mode. Why? Simply put, this is going to get finished and we're going to give it a little test before the official video. By this I mean the triathlon, if you haven't seen any of my previous videos. So yes, we're going to finally finish it. As you can see, I have been busy. We've got all the way around here, we've tunnelled through here, and all the way to here. And down, so we're going to need to add some steps there, I think. I need to hit the F1 key. Okay. And there we go. Now this is where it's going to get a bit tricky because we have to start from here. And there is Fluffy there. First dog. Woof to you as well. Right, so... No, did that one, didn't I? So we're going to need to build it up. Okay, and then okay, oh, and one more, I believe. I believe that should be pretty much level. Right. And there we go, along here like this. Now I decided to use birchwood, isn't it? Yeah, birchwood. Don't even know my own wood in Minecraft now. Yeah, I decided to use birchwood. Obviously, because it matched the stairs that I did down there. That looks quite ugly. I think I'll just sort this out before I explain. Give me a second. Yeah, it's basically so. Not only would it. Does that look right? Or can I get rid of one more? Does that look stupid? I think that's okay. Here we go. That's all right. Yep. Because it matches the stairs there, and it matches the finishing hut. And I've kind of used it all throughout anyway. So I was going to go with something different, but I thought stick with what I've used. So it's going to make it a bit more simple. Right. So let's get rid of. Is it you? Yes, it's you. And then we're going to need not sticks. What are we doing? Fence. What's fence? I can never remember where fence is there. Right, okay, so if we can get rid of you. So well, I hope you guys enjoyed the last video. It was a bit different. I do know that. But obviously it was one of those things where I didn't really want to use a texture pack, but when I look back at some of my videos that I've made, it was missing something, and this was it. I find this is quite a fun and sort of funky looking texture pack, which is good, and it adds a bit more. What's the word I'm looking for? It adds a bit more. A bit more fun to it. There's nothing wrong with normal Minecraft. I love normal Minecraft. Obviously, which is why I haven't decided, not only because obviously the frame rate, but because of with my Minecraft texture series, I wasn't going to ever use this texture pack in there anyway. And for the other series that's returning, I'm not going to use texture pack in that either. I just thought I'd go with it. I'll give it a go. I'll see if it can grow on me. I mean, it's grown on me already, because it makes it look a bit more fun. And yeah, we'll see where it goes from there. If not, I can easily switch back and everything will go to normal. Right, so I just need to have a quick fly around, make sure there's nothing missing. Okay, right, I don't have stairs there. You see, it's always something missing, always. Right, and it is now starting to rain. Okay, bear with me. See, I'm going to be in creative mode for all of this video anyway, so it's no big drama. I'm going to get through that. No, I'm not, am I? Okay, right, then we need some stairs here and here. No, and here. There we go. Here, here. Right, I think we're okay for there. Around here. Yeah, let's stay trimmed back. Trim these back a bit. Do I have stairs there? No, I don't. Okay. So it's quite a nice little texture to this wall as well. Right. And while we're just at this point, I want to show you guys something. Who says you have to ever visit the Nether? Look at this. If I had an emerald, pow. 1 emerald, 3 glowstone. That's unbelievable. So I have my own little glowstone giver there. Right, yeah, just so you know, obviously for the purpose of this video, I have turned those horrible creatures off. Also known as mobs. Also known as googlies. Right, we'll just have a quick go. Let's have a look. Right, well, I know everything's fine around here. Over there's fine. Look, the tunnel leads all the way around here. There's no stairs needed here. Right, okay, I think we are good to go. So we'll just give it a little test to go, just to make sure I've got everything mapped out correctly. Okay. Right, so I've got to get rid of some. Let's get rid of some of these because I need some room. Yep, right, okay, so you got rules are simple. You grab your boat, you can have it ready. That's just to dump all your stuff in if you wanted to, you know. Down here, fine. I think it's fine. Yep, that's fine, okay. Right. Okay. Now, I'm not going to time myself. This is literally just going to be a quick little go around to make sure everything goes okay, which it won't because I've just crashed. Okay, so the key is your speed. You've got to be careful of your speed. Especially with these little jagged corners here. And should we try? We'll try the tunnel. We're heading over in that way anyway. Okay. That was very lucky. Okay, and around here. Over here. There we go. It is becoming night time. Now you can zoom along this bit if you're feeling confident, which is alright because there's not too many jagged parts, but when it comes to around here. So where it gets a little tricky. Just like that, you see. Okay, we're coming along. The boat's broke again. Okay, so there's boat number 4. And now, one of the rules is you do have to stop. And you have to get out your boat. Which I've done, but yeah. You have to, well, obviously I know I'm creating mode, but you have to then break your boat, put it in the chest. What was it? This one over here. Okay, so then, oh, not that, boat, no, boat goes in the chest. And then you begin the run. So you have 2 splash potions. You have the 1 minute 30, which gives you a 40% boost, and that's to do your entire lap and a half with. And you have the 1 minute 7. Now I'm not too sure, but I do believe splash potions do. They do work. They do work when you're in water. As far as I believe, I'm not too sure. Right, let's get rid of this nighttime. It looks horrible. I haven't lit it up enough yet, so okay, right. Actually, see, I've just noticed there we go. You see, I've just noticed something, because you're going to need to know where you're going to have to start the run from, aren't you? So if we do it from here, put some water down there. So that's the red mark there. Okay. Yep. I'll do the same across the other side, so you'll know when you've completed your extra half lap as well over to there. Right, but for now, so we'll drink the potion of swiftness, and there we go. So you're away, so you do run a lot faster, as you can tell. Obviously the key here is to be quick, but you can't be too quick, because if not you will fall off. And it only gives you that, that little 20% boost. Okay, obviously it will be fenced off, so where I'm cutting a few corners here on the grass, don't worry about that, because you wouldn't actually really be able to do that. So go through the other tunnel. I've got a lot of tunnels in this, haven't I? I suppose it was the easiest way, because we're going around, it would just look boring really. And you've got this long daunting straight to the bridge. And those horses are getting closer and closer, aren't they? Picked up an egg for me. There we go. I got a reward. I got an egg. Over the bridge, down the other side. Okay. We're coming along. Yeah, I've cut a few corners, I know. How long do I have left in the splash potion? I only have 5 seconds. Right, okay. So maybe that's not going to be long enough then. So what you can do, you can if I make it so you can drink 2 of these. So you can have two of them, and maybe that should be enough. Because if it turns out that, say, from the bridge you have to sort of do it at your normal Minecraft pace, then and yeah, maybe it'll cause a bit of strategizing as to when to have your potion. But there will be another rule. How long do I have left? 40 odd seconds. That might just be enough, you know. Oh, there you go. You see, that's why I need fences. Right, no flying. There we go. We're away again. Away. That will be another rule. If you still have any left, any of the running splash potions that you've taken, then you will have to wait until it wears off before you can start the third phase of the triathlon. Now, I think that's a pretty good rule. 5 seconds. Well, I said to the bridge, so that's not too bad actually. So, and then you're sort of you're on your own from this point. Okay, so yeah, if I had two of the splash potions, I think that's a good idea actually. No, not splash potions, just the potion. I keep referring to them as splash potions. Oh, stairs, you see, I told you. Right, well, that's fine. I'll get some stairs over there, that's fine. Right, now, potion of swiftness. I'm not sure if this works in water, but we'll soon see. Feels to me like it does. I don't know. Right. Now, the reason why I haven't loaded this bit is because I wanted to keep the sort of still keep that natural feel to it. So it is a bit cheaty. So you do have a few little advantages, which is a good thing. Right, and this time we'll go the other way around, I think, instead of going through the tunnel. So what I think, the other thing I think I'm going to do as well, in case people do end up breaking their boats, here you go, the potion's worn off, isn't it? Yes, so, okay, maybe two of these then. Right, I think that'd be, yeah, I think it'd be fair, two of each one. And then I'll try and build a little mock sort of rule board up as to what you can. I can't do it, I don't know why, but then my spacebar's gone all funny. Maybe my keyboard's reaching the end of its life. And we're coming up to the final bend. No, it's still going. Look, it wore off for a second there. Okay, I think this is fair actually. I think we found a balance actually. And of course, with keeping it sort of jagged around the edges. Again, if you have two of the splash potions, then it will keep it interesting. But we're going to need to think of some sort of concept. What could you do? Because obviously you won't be allowed to cross the finish line. I know what we could do. We could do it right now as well. You won't be able to cross the finish line until your splash potion has worn off. Like now, it's worn off. I'm thinking, and there we go. I have finished. Woo! I've done it. The triathlon is complete. Sort of. Right. Well, let's do this now. And we can build it right here. Actually, I think this would be an ideal place. 1, 2, 3. 1. Oh no. Okay. Let's just go creative flying for a second. There we go. Right. Okay. So yeah. Right. So if you can picture it quickly before. Right. I've come around the corner. And say for example I only have 20 seconds left, so by the time it gets to 30 seconds left, just imagine I have to go to a penalty area. I have to wait here, I have to wait for the time to go down. So obviously by that time somebody who's run out could easily pass you and they could win. So I think it's a good idea actually. And then there you go, and then I could go and the person's won but I claim second place, here comes third and fourth, you know. So yeah, I think that's a good idea. So it's a bit rough around the edges still, but you get the whole idea of what I've gone for. And it's taken a while, taken a lot of landscaping, a lot of diggy holes as well. we finally got there. Rough around the edges. I'll get to work on doing the fencing off. I'll start that off camera and hopefully have that done by Wednesday. So yeah. Are you talking to a chicken? We need a name for you. Okay guys, that's where you come in. Think of a name for our friend here. And don't just call him Air, because that wouldn't be a name. Think of a name. Let me know. Hit it in the comments below. But that was it. Triathlon unofficially completed. So, well, if you want to build this for yourself, I'll show you the finished version, and then you'll get a gist of what I was going for and why I went for it, because it's something unique, and it's something I've never seen in Minecraft. So it's a bit long, but then again, aren't triathlons long? A lot longer than this. So yeah. Right guys, well, as always, I have been Silver Fox, and you have been watching. Bye. Really, you couldn't cut me a break just once? Ay, 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 ay. What's a fox gotta do? Ugh. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye.